Hey everybody, just back with another video. Hope everything is going well for you guys. So today I just want to talk a little bit about um, freedom and who really wants it. A lot of people, whether they're liberals or conservatives or somewhere in between, don't seem to understand, what it actually is. A lot of liberals are like, oh, I support freedom, but then they supported Justin Trudeau's authoritarian tactics. Well, that's not freedom. Um, when Pierre Poilievre gets in and he starts doing things like that from the conservative side, are you going to be okay with it then? No, you'll call him an authoritarian, you'll call him a fascist. And it's just, that's not what it is. And, conservatives do this too. And they preach freedom, but there's some states in America that won't allow like a young girl who's been sexually abused to get an abortion. Well, doesn't that take away from her freedom too? Like that's not what freedom is, but you know, and with liberals too, one thing they say was, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice, my body, my choice. But then they wanted the government to literally force you to take a certain, let's just say a certain medication. Well, that's not freedom either. So you have pro-choice left-wingers that want choice in situations where they agree with it, but not in situations where they disagree with it. Conservatives want choice in situations that they agree with and situations that they don't agree with. They don't want freedom in situations that they don't agree with, but they want freedom for things that they do agree with. And that's not freedom. Like you don't get to what freedom is, it's saying, acting, or thinking however you want without any resistance. Now, the only exception to that rule is if you're inciting violence, telling people to go murder someone or a group of people. Um, but in terms of the actual definition, it's acting, saying, or thinking however you want without resistance. End of story. And it doesn't matter if you're liberal, it doesn't matter if you're conservative, it doesn't matter if you're upset, it doesn't matter if you're offended. Our rights and our freedoms are more important than people's feelings. And the more we let these things slip away slowly, 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 we just keeps letting these things slip away. And now you have Bill C-11 that was, I believe, was it C-12 or C-11 or C-21? The one that just passed basically trying to censor what people see online. Well, people should be able to choose what they want to watch, right? The government shouldn't be pushing things that they want people to see. It's up to us. That's freedom. And we need to keep fighting for that. We need to vote politicians in who actually believe for that, who actually believe in those policies. Freedom used to be a thing that voters didn't really talk about that much because it was just kind of a guaranteed general thing like, yeah, duh, of course we want freedoms. But now they've scared you into taking them away. And they're going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until we fight back. So please, guys, we got to keep fighting back. I think we're doing a pretty good job. Lots of support for the conservatives. They're about to have an election tomorrow. And the winner is going to be either a conservative or someone from the NDP. And I've heard that the NDP out in Alberta has been basically spam emailing some voters today, sending them like 4 or 5 emails per day trying to get them to vote because they know they're desperate and they're way behind in the polls. Um, so hopefully Alberta stays smart and they vote the conservative leader Danielle Smith back in, and that's at least one step in the right direction. And then we got to keep taking more steps to ensure that the people who don't care about your rights or your freedoms stay out of office. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. And like always, please like and subscribe.